Hello, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be taking a look at Marvel's The X-Men Omnibus Volume 1. So let's get it unwrapped and take a look. So, X-Men Omnibus Volume 1. Hardcover, a dust jacket, choice of two covers. Price-wise, $100, $125 Canadian. I believe it was £83.50, but I got mine from Forbidden Planet, so it was, I think, £57.50. If you want to go and check that out for yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. So let's take a look at the cover. We've got this gorgeous piece of artwork on the front by Alex Ross. Spine, Marvel Omnibus logo. The X-Men there, and the creators, and a piece of artwork at the bottom, and of course on the back we have got the covers of all the issues within this volume. So if we take the dust jacket off and have a look underneath and see what we've got, let's put that to one side. We have got the X-Men Omnibus on the front, very bright and colourful. Spine looks to be exactly the same as the dust jacket, and then on the back we have got the X logo. Now, as per usual with the new Omnibus edition, we want to stretch the spine out so we don't get any loose pages or any distorting to the spine or any damage later on. Now, before we dive into the volume, I do just want to mention one thing. This, the design of the spine, particularly the lettering. Now, this used to be big lettering that would take up all this space. You can probably see back here on these X-Men Omnibus editions. And then suddenly they decided to switch to this tiny lettering. I don't know why. It looks terrible. It's awful. I mean, it was bad enough when it was something like The Amazing Spider-Man. At least that would take up most of the space. But this with the X-Men, it looks stupid. I don't know why they did it. The only reason I can think of is maybe they thought people that had the original Omnibus editions with bigger lettering would then buy a second copy so that their new copies matched up with all the new published omnibuses coming out. I don't know. Stupid idea though. Absolutely hate it. However, ignoring that moan for the moment, let's take a look inside. The children of the atom are born. The X-Men have penetrated the consciousness of the pop culture world through record-setting comic book sales, high-rated cartoon animation, and boffo box office receipts. Whether it's Cyclops, Wolverine, or Phoenix, the X-Men are among Marvel's most recognisable icons. But for all this popularity, there was a time when the X-Men were the underdogs, when they were in a constant struggle to catch on in the same way that Spider-Man and the Fantastic Four had. Despite middle-tier sales, there can be no doubt these early issues of X-Men were high-concept fare, with characters and themes that would later prove that the runt of the Marvel Age litter could pay serious dividends. In these stories, X-Men creators Stan Lee and Jack Kirby introduced Marvel readers to the mutant mythos, with teens struggling through unusual new powers, and early adopters of the comic had a ringside seat to the formation of characters that would stand the test of time. Cyclops and Marvel Girl. In these seminal stories, readers get to see the first awkward teenage moments of their timeless and tragic romance. Angel, Beast and Iceman. Making up the balance of the team, the high-flying Warren Worthington, the nimble and verbose Beast aka Hank McCoy, and the juvenile Iceman Bobby Drake. Magneto. A stark contrast to Xavier's optimistic hopes for human-mutant relations. Magneto and his band of mutants, including his children, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, work toward mutant domination of humans. Also included in these fun and frolicsome stories are the Juggernaut, the Sentinels and Khazar, a titanic tangle with the Avengers, the inaugural bow of the ill-fated Mimic, and a passel of quirky stories featuring some of the most oddball villains that ever existed in a Marvel comic. And after Lee and Kirby complete their run, X-Men icon Roy Thomas cuts his teeth as series writer, joined by Atlas-era artist extraordinaire Werner Roth. The genius of Marvel's most famous super team awaits you in deluxe hardcover presentation. The X-Men Omnibus Volume 1 collects the X-Men issues 1 to 31, painstakingly restored to match the original comics. And as it says there, this volume collects issues 1 to 31, and in addition to this, the back of the volume contains a whole bunch of bonus material. There's what appears to be an article written by Stan Lee himself, as well as a couple of other articles. We've got artwork, we've got t-shirt artwork, we've got some of Jack Kirby's original artwork in here, we've got posters, we've got covers, we've got adverts, we've got a whole bunch of stuff which all looks very interesting. So, X-Men Omnibus Volume 1, hopefully Volume 2 will not be too far behind. Not that I haven't got a big stack of omnibus editions to be getting on with. However, for the moment, that is it for this video. Until next time, remember, hit the thumbs up below, and I will see you in the next one.